Okay. Hello YouTube fans, this is Oscar. This is a video about I'm still gonna do that video about ancient times with men and all that, like I did with the women. But this is something I want to talk about too. About these good orcs. They're all good orcs out there. Now the thing is, these orcs, that's the thing. When I talk about these like so-called white people and being orcs and they came down to the sky and everything like that, the founding fathers, and they made us into slaves and all that, and then they wanted us to worship them and everything like that. If not, we need to join, and if we did, we have to join their religion, their Christ religion, their Bible religion. Come on, man. Think. Now, a lot of people might say, oh, that's fucked up. I can't believe I'm going to get killed off because I'm supposed to be because I'm white. Look, here's the thing. A long time ago, look, one thing that you need to know for sure, shit happens in the universe. Okay? Shit happens in the universe. And here's the thing that some orcs don't know. Some do, some don't. But I'm going to say this, if you're, white, basically. So-called white, because you're not white. There's no such thing as white and black people. I'm sorry, there isn't. So if you're an orc, a good one, but you're looking at these bad orcs and you're like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Look, these bad orcs don't really give a fuck about your opinion. Because they all they want to do is, look, to make sure you don't die off and people having question, they need to spray the sky. They need to put clouds. They need to make weathers. That's why there's snow. That's why there's cold. Because these orcs can take the cold. Mother Nature and us, we hate the cold. We hate the cold. But your orcs enjoy the cold. You can actually live in the cold. You have an animal DNA inside of you. Like back in ancient times, we also made white people. Yes, we did. So-called white people in ancient times. But we kept you minding. We kept you mining for gold, basically, or something else. And we, so-called black people and Hispanic people, we were at the field in the sun because we were the sun children, But then all of a sudden, these evil beings came down here and saw these white people, and they were pissed off. They were pissed off because they were like, oh no, you're supposed to be inferior. So you know what they did? They grabbed them, they started testing them with their DNA with other animals like wolves, like pigs. Why do you think when a white boy fucks a pig and then the pig comes like half man and half pig? What does that tell you? That means you have that orc DNA inside of you, man. And there's other regions around the world that people don't look white, but they have horns in them. They're an orc. They're an orc. If you see an Asian that has a horn in it, they're an orc. You don't have to be so-called white to be an orc. For crying out loud, I found out that Salvadorians were orc. And I'm a Salvadorian, but I'm Afro-Salvadorian. I'm only 30% of that population. So the rest of the % of that population is all fucking orcs. And by looking at my hair and shit, you could tell I'm a Afro-Salvadorian, And there's a lot of like Native Americans, they're orcs too. They're not supposed to be here. Native Americans are mixed with Asians and Anunnaki. I could be wrong. But I know they're mixed with Asian. And Asians are not supposed to be here either. Like white Asians, basically. They're all dark Asians. They are. But those are... Guys, if you research that shit about how suppressed they get in China, it's fucking... They kill them out there, man. Why? Because they're carbon. This is the problem with these evil orcs. The good ones are looking back and like, yo, what the... We can't stay here on this planet because all of this shit you're doing and we're killing the planet at the same time. Yeah, you are. You're killing the planet. While you're here, you're killing the planet. It's sad. It's sad. It is. It's sad. Shit's fucked up here. That's why when I point out to people that... Look, I have a friend that is an orc. He is. He's white. And I told him about the orc stuff. And he's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, dude. And the thing is, the Anunnaki will look at me and be like, why the fuck are you hanging out with this motherfucker? They will literally tell me that. Because... In their eyes, we're not supposed to hang out with any of these people. We're not supposed to associate with them or even talk to them. It sounds fucked up. It sounds sad, but this is the sad truth. Why? Because the founding fathers came down and fucked shit up. If that didn't happen, I think we can all coexist. No, seriously, man. Seriously. Do your research. Literally go online and be like, how long has the Caucasian white person has been around? And they literally tell you on Facebook. I mean, not even Facebook. They will literally tell you on Google 400 or 500 years. What does that tell you? Automatically, your gears are going to start gearing up and be like, wait a minute. If we were here for 500 to 400 years, where's the other civilizations? Huh? Who are the other people that came here? We can't be the only ones that... We've only been here for 400 to 500 years. That's short. After everything that they told us, like millions upon millions of years, Google is telling me it's only been like 400 to 500 years? And most people are like, well, what if that's a lie? It's not a lie. They have to tell you the truth. If they don't tell you the truth, then their magic basically won't work. Most people are like, how's that? It's the law of one. They need to tell you what they're going to do to you before it happens. Like a 9/11. If you watch some of the old episodes of The Simpsons, there's an episode of them talking about, well, showing 9/11. You know, and there's even some movies that they show a plane that has 9/11 on it, and the plane is going through a freaking a building. You know, it's not going to hit it basically, but it's pointing to the building and it looks like it's about to hit it. There's some movies that are like that, and they're telling you it. They're literally telling you it. And I found out too in 9/11, that's the thing. A lot of people say that, oh, I lost my family member during 9/11 and everything like that. Guys, I'll say this. If you have a family member that you thought died during 9/11, I'm saying this right now. They're not dead. They're captured. They're probably dead now because they've probably been used and eaten. But what you saw in 9/11 on September 11th, 2001, that was fake. It happened, yes, but those planes were automatically controlled by another person, and they put it to the planes, man. You can't make this... Search this shit up. There was even a military guy that literally said it himself that he saw a person driving the fucking planes to the fucking World Trade Center, and he had the opportunity to stop him, but he didn't stop him. I can't make this shit up if I fucking tried. This is the shit that they do. And look, you good white, that's the thing. Like, shout out to New Earth Production. New Earth Production even said that, hey, they didn't discriminate you guys when it came to the 1800s. They didn't. They really didn't. Because after that flood, like I mentioned before, after that flood happened, they used white people, black people, and Hispanic people, and Asian people, all these, but they weren't people. Well, they were people, but they were little kids. They used little kids to literally dig up the fucking sand and all that shit in Egypt. All of that shit was up to sand. Who dug that shit up? They used the little kids for that shit. There's pictures of it and everything. There's also pictures of literally showing... look, what is it? Say this is a house, right? And the window is like right here where the shadow is, right? Literally up to here. Up to here. What does that tell you? That tells you that what we standing on right now used to be another fucking land. And that's what's happening right now with this flood. This flood that's happening, that you're seeing around the world right now, that is covering the old world, and the new world is about to be on top. Because the planet is tired of these evil beings bullshit. Especially these evil orcs. And the good orcs are going to be like, look, these good white people, so-called white people, because again, we're not white, we're not black. They've some of them are literally telling these evil beings, stop doing this shit. But the thing is, they doing this shit so you actually can live here. Because if they actually stop doing it, you will start dying off. And then all of a sudden, Hispanic people, so-called Hispanic people and black people will question, why is the white people dying off the street when the sun is out? And it's bright and beautiful and there's no clouds out nowhere. Not even chemtrails. You see when they chemtrail the sky? That's because they're trying to put shit in the atmosphere, man. That's when people get offended and shit about, oh, you know, I'm not an orc and all that. Look, even if you're white, even if you're Asian and all that, you're still an orc. Depending if you're not carbon, you're an orc. You're an orc. No ifs, ands, or buts. You're an orc. But at the same time, if you have the bloodline of the founding fathers, you are going to get slaughtered. All right? And some white people out here know who they are. Other white people don't know who they are. Okay? Now, if your family members know, they should fucking tell you. But if they don't know, then for me, at least for me, that tells me that either they don't know either, or you're just not part of the bloodline, dude. Calm the fuck down. You're not gonna get slaughtered. But that's just me. I won't slaughter you if you weren't part of that bloodline, because I'm nice that way. I'm nice that way. But other Anunnaki brothers and sisters, I'm telling you, man, they won't have no mercy. They won't. Because some of them in their eyes will literally say all of them need to be wiped out of this planet. Because you guys have been here so long that you literally are killing the planet herself. And she doesn't want you here anymore. She wants all of you gone. All of you. She doesn't want one here. So that's why when I go back to the whole racist thing, okay, when the planet reacts to these white people, is that racist? Is the news going to come out and say, oh, the planet's racist for killing these white people? Common fucking sense. That should tell you that the planet is getting rid of these people because they don't belong here. And the thing is, most people are like, then why did the founding fathers came here then? I tell you why. They saw this planet as the God planet and they want to take it over. Because if they took it over, they can actually take over all over the galaxy. Because this planet, believe it or not, is literally a circuit board. It's literally a fucking computer. The brain computer. So if you hack that brain computer, you have everything around the galaxy. Everything. But yet, some of these orcs, the bad ones, like you see in the fucking Avatar movie, they're gonna be like, dude, what are you smoking? These is how these motherfuckers act, man. And yet, you have an orc that smokes weed and will literally know what the fuck I'm talking about. Because they'll be like, dude, like, I see what you're seeing. Shit's fucked up here. My ancestors fucked up shit here. I'm like, thank you. Now, you might not be that bloodline, but hey, I said that, like I said before in the part that I said about the Avatar movie, if it was my way, I would literally have the orc beings that don't have that founding father bloodline go on a spaceship and go back to your home planet. Because to be honest, I heard that your home planet is actually pretty nice, but at the same time, it's also fucked up at the same time. Because of what the founding fathers are trying to do there. What they did here, they're trying to do over there. Alright? And there's like orc kings and orc people out there that are literally looking at the founding fathers and they're like, what is wrong with you? You're leaving trash here. Look, there's mythical creatures that you think are fake that live in that earth, in that plane. You know? And the thing is, they call this planet Earth because their planet is called Earth. This is not Earth. This is Tiamat, Kai. But they called it Earth. Why? Because again, they think they can rule. They think they can stay in this planet, but they can't. They think they're above us when they're under us. Most people are like, that's fucked up. It's not fucked up. The nature made it that way. The universe made it that way. You want to talk to her about it? Go ahead. Go ahead. You know what's going to happen to you? Smack you in the face. Because she's going to tell you, you're inferior to these motherfuckers. You stay down there. That's what she's going to tell you. What do you want me to tell you? What do you want me to tell you? That we're all equal? No, we're not. We're not equal. We've never been equal. It's so fucked up here, man. I'm telling you. Who told you that we're equal? Oh, they put a white man's face on it. Oh, a white woman's face on it. Hello? Common fucking sense. Come on, man. And some of these good orcs are literally screaming on top of their lungs because they know this shit. And I feel sorry for them because they don't deserve this shit. They don't. But you know what? They're gonna get it. Because of what their founding fathers did to us, man. And again, going back, if it was my choice, I would literally leave the bad beings here so we can kill them and take the good beings out and put them in their home planet. if that was my decision. But it's not my decision. It's already been It's already been decided. I'm sorry. I can talk to the universe. I can talk to the Lord himself, but they're gonna say, sorry, it's done. The dick is done. They're all gonna die. I'm sorry to tell you, man. What do you want me to tell you? What do you want me to tell you? Most people are like, well, at least I get reincarnated. Oh, there's something about that too. You orcs have an expiration date with your soul. Yes. They don't want to tell you that. Most people are like, what? Yeah. Eventually, when the time comes, you won't have a body to reincarnate anymore. And then you're just going to be there floating and seeing people around, but you won't be interacting with them and everything like that. And then eventually you disappear out of existence. And some of these good orcs know that, and they're terrified of that. Because the thing is, shit like that wouldn't happen if the Founding Fathers didn't came and did what they did. The thing is, when the Founding Fathers came here and did what they did, the universe and the Lord literally had a compromise. They were like, either they change, or we have to kill all of them. You guys didn't change. You guys did not change at all, whatsoever. Look, this planet invited you with open arms. And what did you do in return? You take her blood. You killing her animals. You're cutting down the trees. You're killing black people, so-called black people and Hispanic people. They're all her babies, her children. She invites you into your own house and you smack her in the face. This is why she's doing what she's doing. I do feel sorry for some of these orcs, man. I do. You think I don't look at my freaking orc friend? Because, look, like Serious Temple would literally say, these guys are not your friends. Can you blame him? Can you really blame him? You know? But I look at him and I'm just like, damn, man, like, I just look at him like, damn. Like, I don't know if he knows, because I feel like he's hiding something too at the same time, but at the same time, if he doesn't know, he doesn't know, you know? But I just look at him and I'm like, dude, like, if I find you dead one day in the street, I know why. When this shit goes down, I mean, if I find you dead in the street, I know why. It's a sad case around here. And the thing is, there's some good orcs around here that are literally like, I'm willing to accept my faith, and then when I go to the astral realm, I could go after these Founding Fathers and tell them, you fucked up and I'm going to fucking kick your ass. They're all going to be orcs, so-called white people that are going to act like that. And that's fine. That's fine. I don't blame you for that, man. How could I blame you for that? Imagine that happened to Hispanic people and black people. But then these orcs will be fine with it, though. These evil orcs. Sometimes when that shit comes to my mind, sometimes I feel like I want to throw shit on my fucking goddamn camera just to show people how much that enrages me, man. Because every time, look, it's funny. They want us to be equal, but once we point out that we're supposed to be superior or we're supposed to keep this planet, automatically they're like, nope, 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 you're a pussy. Lay down to the white man. So what are we supposed to do? We're supposed to go inside ourselves and bring out that fucking NAGA serpent, that freaking Anunnaki blood, that dragon. So we can look at these motherfuckers and be like, fuck you. And then the good ones are probably going to join the fight with us. Probably. I don't know. Because the shit that's happening right now are literally killing you guys off. They're killing you off. I'm not fucking playing with you. And sooner or fucking later, when the four suns are healed, you guys are going to be wiped out. And you guys might look like zombies. And the only way you can feed is feed on flesh. Like these evil Dracolians do when they do sex trafficking and eat babies. That's why do you think there's so many celebrities freaking out? Why do you think you have so many politicians like Biden and Trump? Also, they're not here. I'm sorry to tell you, Biden and Trump are not here. They're dead, by the way. They're dead. They went to Mars when all of this shit happened. They went to Mars not so long ago. before this election happened, and they died. All your celebrities that are white, basically, they all went to the moon. I mean, to the moon. They all went to Mars. And then they got destroyed by Anunnaki's brothers and sisters. You know what happened to Mars, too? That was from them, too. But we did that, too. It was a huge fight in Mars. Holy crap. They try to do that shit here. But that's not happening. Because this is the God planet. I don't know what Mars was called a long time ago. But in reverse, it was called War. That's why it's called Mars. War, Mars, you know? Come on. So that's just something that I want to point out to some people that are orcs that don't know what the fuck going on around here. The people that are so-called white. It's fucked up around here, guys. It is. It is. I'm not gonna tell you that it's not fucked up. It is fucked up. If your founding fathers not come here and did what they did to so-called blacks and Hispanics, I think if we met each other now, we would have been like, cool. We would have been fine with it. Look, I have met so many nice white people in my life. I have. I'm not going to say I haven't. I have. That's why when I look at this now, I'm just like, damn, shit's fucked up here, man. People are going to die. Look, I'm happy that the evil ones are, but I'm kind of upset that the good ones are, because the good ones, they're in a situation that they didn't, you know, like maybe their past lives made them a part of that. That's why most people be like, oh, if you see this person right now, that's their ancestors and this is what they did to you. Who knows, man? We're going to find that out when we all get these memories back, man. We really are. And when we get these memories back, if I find out that my friend killed me in ancient times, well, guess what? I'm going to get pissed off and I'm going to fucking kill him. It's the shit the way it is. Come on, man. If you found out your own kind got destroyed by a race, or not even a race, a species, won't you want to go out of your way and go after them? Right? Come on, man. It's common sense. Common fucking sense. And the reason these founding fathers did this to so-called black people and Hispanic people is because they were scared of us. They saw us being so amazing, so awesome, and they were trying to break that down. Because they wanted that power. Why? Because they were so, in their eyes, it basically was like, if I can't have it, you can't. That's the attitude they have. And they still have that attitude. And that's why this war is going to happen. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Be safe, guys. Shit's fucked up around here, man. Just do your research and be safe, man. Be safe.